Okay. Let's commence. Let's commence back into our Hildibrand questline. So let's keep going. Yes, I'm a busy man. If you're looking for small talk, I suggest you look elsewhere. No need to be rude, Ganelon. She's a friend of mine. Now, let's say you share your latest findings with us. I promise I'll make it worth your while. Ellie. If it isn't the Mithril Eyes Star Reporter, come to have a laugh at Ganelon's expenses before returning to pen your latest front page feature, eh? Oh, very well. You just promise you'll put in a good word for me with the higher-ups, okay? Let me tell you this, there's strange things afoot at the Colosseum. Bugger all, it's a travesty, I tell ya. What? Nice. Hot shoe, Hamo. Whatever is the matter, and where, pray tell, is Hutchin? The four of you will compete the cup together, yes? I fear that an unfortunate mishap has left Hutchin in no condition to fight. We were just on our way to convey the dire news to our door meadow. Mishap my arse, this was sabotage. Some bloody coward out there will stop at nothing to eliminate this competition. I swear to my subligar. Lower your voice, Hodge. My head stings enough without your bloody shouting. Hutchin, should you not be resting your wounds? Oh, but forgive your incompetent, unworthy comrade. If I had been quicker with my mantra, we would be still 4 men strong. The accents are all mixed up now, but whatever. Do not berate yourselves so, Haimo. In victory and in defeat, the mantra wheels fight as one. You bear no more responsibility for my wounds than I. Any road, I dare say I'll not be getting back into fighting Fettel by arsing about in bed. I'm ready to chant some mantras. How about the lot of you? Hutchin, for you I am always ready. Now that's what I like to hear. 1,000 mantras, and I want each one to ring out over to Sagoli. Okay, if you want to just walk around in that. While chanting a mantra? Sure. The mantra wheels? Aye, Sachin tells it. They took their name from a training partner they met at the Fist of Ralgar, the man they most admired for his devotion and chiseled physique. Considering me not the least bit interested, his talk of attacks and competitors, however, of this I would hear more. Ah yes, I mentioned that strange things were afoot, yes? With mere days left before the Mithril Cup, a staggering number of would-be combatants have withdrawn, citing a host of curious ailments and injuries. With the list of entrants shrinking by the day, the organizers have been forced to abandon the elimination format in a favor of mass melee between what few battlers remain. The Phantom Thieves Challenge, gladiators dropping like flies. No, this is no mere coincidence. I would speak to the individual in charge of the event. Where might I find him? Though the concerned sponsors the tourney, the day-to-day organizational duties are being handled by a fellow by the name of Meadow. He should be in his office within the Colosseum halls. I'll send word to the gate man, Yu Baya. He owes the Mithril Eye a favor too. Splendid. Come, we got a case to crack. We're going inside. Tell me we're going inside. How to get there? Gladiators. Okay, should be here. I believe as soon as I go in here, should be right in front of me. If memory serves me well. Right, it is here. Gotcha. Shouldn't be too hard to figure out. There we go. Yu Baya. Hello. From the mithril eye, you say. By all means, you are free to enter. I'm Ellie, reporter of the Mithril Eye. Never blinking, all seeing. You know the deal, yes? You must be Dormedo. I was hoping I could ask you a few questions about the upcoming tourney. Fantastic, good dude. Gahaha! Who am I to argue with free publicity? And from a charming little thing like yourself. Ask away, me girl. That's it, between the challenge from that so-called phantom thief, and now these bizarre attacks targeting the fighters, our attorneys are ready to talk of the town. Now that you see me complaining, not that you see me complaining, provided someone's still left to fight, that is. You're free to investigate as you wish, but you'd be smart to exercise some caution. Needless to say, the recent events have everyone here bit on edge. Why, just moments ago, one fighter almost took off another's head for insulting the color of his Looks like we've got us another. Those two are in the entry books. I've seen that pose, if I've ever seen one. And our challenger unleashes a vicious right hook, and as the gentleman inspector was channeling his strength for his next attack, ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Inspector pretty and sufficient as ever, I see. A true gentleman eschews violence. Inspector. You were thinking. It annoyed me. Dormedo, I presume. Tell me everything you can about the prizes for this tourney, and try to be brief. Was wondering when you might ask. Master Fregus has spared no expense in making the Mithril Cup the most lucrative tourney this Colosseum's ever seen. The victor will receive a true treasure from his collection, the Warden's Grace, a ring fitted with the largest sun sphere you find aside Karn. The second and third place prizes are nothing to sneeze at all either, but I don't care how many faces he's got, we've nothing to fear from this thief. The concern has hired an elite regiment of stone torches to watch over the vault day and night. Yes, just as brass blades were so successful in stopping the thief last time. If you want your treasures safe, go fetch him and bring them to me. And be quick about it. I haven't all day. Fear I can't do that, Inspector. After all, what proof do I have that you and Mr. Manyfaces in another of his elaborate get-ups? No, if you want to get your hands on the spoils, you have to claim them as anyone would in battle. As a matter of fact, with the ranks thin as they are, we're actively recruiting new competitors. The more the merrier, the more lucrative at that. Haha. Now, where did our receptionist get off to? Over here, you slimy bugger. We've got some fresh blood for the melee. Every moment, well, I've only got 8 arms for the legs. You called? I was just about to give lovely Miss Avila the grand tour. Don't know what voice to give him. Inspector Hildibrand, look, he is purple. Astute as ever, Nashu. Discolored, this overabundance of appendages. I smell a case. Wow. Ah, that's just my receptionist, Ultros. Don't be startled now, he's an ugly little bugger. But he's friendly enough. Word has it he was one of many bizarre creatures born from a recent experiment with ancient incantations at the Thaumaturge Guild. They were going to seal him away in a hole in the desert with the others, when he opened his slobbering mouth and started pleading for his life. I just want to live in peace or do anything. So the management hired him to perform odd jobs about the Colosseum. I don't know what voice to give him. Should I go like... I'm speaking my tongue out. And I'm very glad they did, Atelia. I can't get like a slimy voice. This job isn't glamorous, but it sure has its perks. What a delicious morsel. I want to get my tentacles around her. Hello? R18? Boing? I never do. Boing. I don't know who you are or where you hail from. I do not care. If you dare challenge me, my Tempest Blade will show you no mercy. You can forget about your case, Inspector. There's only one who claimed the victor's falls, and that is me. He's about to eat ass. When she talks tough. Now who's the Trump who wants to get a pummeling from a little lovely RV? That's gonna be annoying. Though a gentleman takes far more pride in rescuing fed damsels and fighting them, I fear we have a little recourse. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall do what must be done to... Solo will be entering the entertainment on my the tournament on my behalf. Solo, you do look like a Shatori. Well, bugger me with Ashbia. To think I'd see the day when a warrior light stood in my Colosseum. Mike seems to be on static. That's weird. Like full on static right now? I think it did happen quite a bit in the last few days, but most I can do is just adjust the... I'm not, that's a shame. Let me do a quick check. Test, mic 1, 2. Test mic 1, 2. Yeah, it has a bit of buzz at the end, right? Buzz. Test mic 1, 2. There's a crackling sound, or is it? Alright, what happens if I do this then? Test mic 1, 2. How does this sound? Test mic. Test mic. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Test mic 1, 2. This it has a noise gate, so test mic, test mic, test mic, test mic 1, 2, test mic 1, 2. Test mic, test mic, test mic. Test mic 1, 2, okay. Yeah, this just has a little bit of noise, but at least it doesn't crackle. I don't think crackling is coming from the other this thing, but we'll do this for now. It's coming from Reaper. I think just gotta adjust Reaper a little bit. Probably the compression and stuff. With Sola, I suppose we have a good chance as any. Now, we just need to make sure she doesn't come down with some curious injury. That gladiatrix, Avila, was it? She seemed quite certain of her chances at victory. Suspiciously certain, I would say. Haha, I'm already 10 steps ahead of you, Inspector. That ultras fellow seemed most knowledgeable about Miss Avila. Come, Nashu, the investigation is afoot. Might have lost Hildibrand's character, but we'll get there. As much as test, gaining might gaining. Is that better? Might have a little bit more noise, but I can't hear it actually. Test mic. Yeah, just a little bit of noise with this, but it's better than the crackling for the most part. I need to adjust Reapers a little bit more. Anyways, as much as that sounds like an amazingly productive line of investigation, might I suggest that our first priority is to keep Sola here safe. Let us return to Ganelon and see what else he can tell us about these mysterious attacks on the combatants. Very well, I shall leave that task to you. I have a lead of my own to investigate. Should you uncover any new information, I trust you will share it with me at first opportunity. Also, I checked the wiki or whatever. I have about 2 chapters more, so that's total of 4 chapters in this. Right, I need to go back out. They're all here apparently. You again? I already told you that. What? Enter the tourney, you say? Are you out of your bleeding mind? Look, I've got a suspicion or two, which I'm happy to share with you, but in the end, you have to protect yourself, you hear? So I've been asking around, and it seems that more than a few fighters who pulled out the tourney were scheduled to fight a warrioress by the name of Avila. Now, I can't make my promises, but my instincts tell me that this girl is bad news. But don't take it from me when you can hear from someone who crossed blades with her just days ago. A fellow by the name of Raging Rat had misfortune of being matched up with Avila in the preliminary round and earned himself a right bruising from it all. Last I heard, he was resting up back in the Pugilist Guild. Why don't you pay him a visit? Speak with the raging rat. Oh, it's not a rat. That's a rat creature. Come to have a good laugh at old raging rat's expense, have I? Well, you're not the first, I say. There's not a man in this entire realm with an ounce of sympathy. I don't know how else am I gonna voice that. Greetings, good sir. How unfortunate you are today that your guest is Hildibrand Manderville, gentleman and inspector. Now, if you would, please enlighten me to how exactly was that you were beaten to a bloody pulp by Miss Avila. Wait, Robin. Gentlemen Maillars, have you not a winter delicacy? Never you mind. Look at the records may say. Look, the records may say I lost, but I'll admit to nothing of the sort. I'll shout it at the top of my lungs, and if no one else will. The girl doesn't fight fair. Templar's blade, some kind of foul sorcery if you ask me. Mark my words, that girl is up to no good. If she weren't so damned easy on the eyes, she'd be rotten in gall as we speak. The girl's a la Megan, or haven't you heard? You know how it is with those refugees. Why fight with honor when you got nothing to lose? Yes, and why not disparage an entire people in a pathetic attempt to salvage your sorry pride? That one's a real piece of work, so let's be on our way. I didn't mean no offense, miss, just telling like it is, as it were. Perhaps it's truly some manner of sorcery, as the fellow says, or perhaps she works with an accomplice. She didn't strike me as the magic-wielding type. For a betting woman, I'd put my gill on the ladder. Ah, Miss Ellie, the thrill of the case has struck a chord with you as well. Yes, I can see it with the wrinkles between your eyes. We might very well make an inspectress of you yet. I'll give you a good wrinkle, you insensitive boar. If what the man says is true, it's likely that her fellow a la Megans might sympathize with her plight. An accomplice would hardly be out of the question. Yes, I see it now. Two unfortunate souls, shunned by those around them, united by destiny and a common desire for justice. Ample appendages whirling wildly, sending gusts of wind flying every which way. Avila and Alti, a match made in heavens. Were in any viz, I could have solved this case without leaving my home. Incredible, your powers of deduction never fail to amaze, Inspector. What is with you two an infernal octopus? Mr. Ultras should still be at the Coliseum. Let us hurry before he slithers back off to whensoever he came. Ellie just halfway gives up on them, but she still hangs around because she wants her scoop. You hang in there, Ellie. Friend, look over yonder. Behold those exquisite legs, those stylish tentacles, the unearthly undulations of the squirmy, squishy body. Yes, our friend Ulti is a most fascinating creature indeed. Behold how he carefully eyes the gladiatrix before him. What manner of mischief is he plotting? He speaks. Yes, this is the most suspicious indeed. Oh, what is this? The girl has fled in panic. Our friend Ulti appears to be discouraged. Look at the way his shoulders sag. Or how would they sag if he has shoulders? Our quarry is on the move. Quickly, Nashu. We must pursue. In and out of the Colosseum. God damn it. Mr. Ulti seems to have found himself another gladiatrix. What might he be plotting this time? Look at those succulent legs. I reckon they taste just wonderful in a good marinara sauce. Marinara sauce. Ah, he speaks. And another girl rushes off. Whatever did he say to her? He looks so sad. Shall we douse him in lemon butter and put him out of his misery, Inspector? Whatever he's doing with this girl anyways. Mariana sauce. Call me crazy, but I think he likes them. Eight armed and dangerous. Fantastic. Poor misunderstood Ulti. Here we're suspecting him of criminal activity, when in truth he was just a gentle soul luckless in love. Oh, Ulti, can you find it in your squishy, slimy heart to forgive us? Yes, now perhaps we should return to our investigation. If Avila is as suspicious as they say, perhaps we should follow her around for a bit. Dormidor back at the Colosseum should be able to enlighten us as to her whereabouts. An excellent idea, Miss Ellie. But I have a better one. Let us return to the Colosseum and speak with Dormidor. For him, we shall ascertain Miss Avila's whereabouts, upon which shall follow her about to see if she is indeed suspicious as they say. Come, Nashu, the investigation calls. Wait, isn't that... It's literally just what she said. Don't think Uncle Ulti didn't see you following me. What's the big idea, eh? I'm nothing more than a stupid octopus. Or am I? Come on now. I just want any octopus wants. A cute girl, untold riches, and admiration of millions. Can't Uncle Ulti dream? Well, kids hate to ink and run, then again, I am an octopus. What? Yes, what is this time? I am a busy man. Looking for a villa, you say? She said something about sharing a flag on with her countrymen over at Coffin. I reckon you might still find her there. I warn you though, if you're smart, you keep your distance from that one. That poor bugger Ganelon tried to interview her for an article. Thought the girl was going to rip his head clean off. How can I put this? She doesn't seem to take kindly to being asked questions of personal nature, if you catch my drift. That's it. If you're looking for a good sparring match to warm you up for the tourney, she might be just the ticket. Gahaha. I can assure you there will be no need for gratuitous fisticuffs, my good sir. With my remarkable powers of espionage, we will ascertain all the information we need without the fiery lass of even being alerted to our presence. Let us be off! I figured it out. Hildibrand is basically Joseph Joestar, man. That's what he is. Oops, that was close. Behold the lovely Miss Avila, just as predicted. Just let us keep watch from here, so as not to set off girl's famed temper. How many times must I tell you, there is no cause for concern. The spoils shall be mine. It may as well be written in stone. Do you realize what this means? We have suffered and suffered long, but my victory shall mark a new era. Just as Rauban Eldin won a new life for himself in the Colosseum, I shall win a new life for our people. The prize that I shall claim will bolster the wealth of our people 1,000, no 10,000-fold. In a land where wealth is power, we will be kicked to the gutter by the Oldons no longer. And with that, I must be off to the Nanawa mines to meet my sister. Miss Evelyn's self-assurance is ever a sight to behold. I deduce that my own chances of felling her on the field of battle are infinitesimal. I could have told you that before you sign up. Come now, we have a suspect to pursue. That seems pretty obvious place to stand, but sure. Guess you're okay with that then. Trying to steal a villa from Uncle on all these tentacles, are you? I'm afraid that isn't going to happen. I found his voice. Yes, Uncle Ulti's homemade explosives. We'll see that this is the end of the road for you. Does that make me a bad octopus? Distinctive smell of fire sand. Any one of your handcrafted explosive, I take it, Nashu? Heavens, no, Inspector. This is far too elaborate to be one of mine. Do you think whoever crafted this would be willing to give me a lesson? There aren't to be. Preposterous. Could it be that Musclehead isn't as stupid as he looks? I see. In any event, I shudder to think what might happen if an unsuspecting passerby chanced upon such a hazardous object. Allow me. Heave ho. You got to be kidding me. Did he roll the thing on, throw the thing on him? What the fuck just happened? Consider changing your voice actor instead of full-time streamer or throat cancer. I think if I were to pursue voice acting, I might end up with throat cancer. Definitely not gonna voice change. Voice change is cheap, man. There's no skill involved. My voices are mostly just accents, really. Just like different intonations of speaking words. It's not really a range of voices that I can do. Auto-tune stream. Let's get the Nico Doga voice, the one that auto has the voice thing. The maiden in mining garb must be the sister of whom Miss Ovula spoke. Let us listen a bit closer. Oh no, she's cute. I thought we agreed. No hard labor until your leg is healed. I swear, sometimes I think you were born solely to give your poor sister headaches. Says the girl who once fought off 10 Imperials with one good arm. Perhaps someday you'll understand that your little sister can take care of herself just as well as you. Speaking of which, what news of the tourney? Worry not, Hagelina. Hagelina? Hagelina? I've taken all necessary precautions. The Warden's grace is as good as ours. Even the most modest estimates value its worth at some 30 million gil. Do you realize what this means? Necklace from Eshtamai, sun silk dresses, all the luxuries you've ever wanted will be yours. The poor little girls in shabby clothes, objects of pity and scorn for the olden upper crust, those days are over. After I claim victory, we will take our rightful place at the top of the society. I don't know, Avi. Wealth is well and good, but... Well, when I see you stand tall in the Colosseum, hundreds and thousands cheering your name, I am proud. No matter how humble our birth, if we stand strong and stand together, this alone is all the wealth I ask for. Damn, she's... That is your problem, Higelina. You've always been too quick to settle for less than your worth. But worry not, if your sister is watching over you, I will do this for us. Now I must return. Gods forbid one of those prying reporters overhears us. That's my Avi, unfazed by a duel to the death, yet terrified to be caught in a moment of tenderness. May the gods smile on you, sister, and be safe. She's not that shy type? I don't know. A more moving display of sisterly love I have not seen. The dude is just right behind there. Is everyone blind? And yet I fear it has afforded us a little in the way of prospective clues. You see, my villa's obsession with victory runs even deeper than we imagined. That said, I can't help but feel a bond with the girl. My sister and I were alone in the world too, you see. Spectre, did you see what I just heard? Did you hear what I just heard? Look, kids, Uncle Aldi has it up with you. Do you think you could just fall in this pit and die like a good girl? I'm talking to you, Mrs. Warrior of Light. Hear that sound? Just one step closer. Closer? How did... Not you, you idiot! No need for concern, friends. I've simply taken the liberty of investigating this hole in the ground, and I'm pleased to report that there seems to be nothing out of the ordinary. Our hero. Now shall we return to Ulda? The Mithril Cup will be starting before long, and the last thing we want, after all, is to lose our bout by forfeit. Could it be that Musclehead dives straight into my trap to save his companions? The other seems completely unsurprised at this turn of events. Doubtless he has performed such selfless acts before. A true gentleman if I ever saw one. But if you think that means I'm gonna show mercy on you, you've got another think coming. Time to break out the big guns, kids. Wait a minute, I dug 2 pits, didn't I? Come think of it, the second one was right around. Give me a break. Everyone's just a bunch of idiots. Are we going back though? Yes, is something the matter? We're on something of a tight schedule here, Inspector. Stand back, Miss Ellie. My well-honed inspector senses are tingling. I feel a most fearsome adversary lurking about. This time you really have to creek without a paddle, kids. Mwahaha. Say hello to the not-so-little friend of mine from the Coliseum. He's large, he's in charge, and most of all, he's hungry. Where in the world is he? I haven't got all day. What? Oh, I see. He's hunting him. Throw right at him. But my Kira, who is that half-naked fool? Father, could it be that the aura of unmitigated murder's rage that I felt was not our quarry, but you? Hildy, I was merely taking a stroll in search of inspiration and materials for my newest masterpiece in the making. And what brings you and your friends to these parts today? Just a bit of sleuth work, Father dear. And with that, we must return to Ulda. If you have not heard, our son is set to compete in... Your son is set to compete for the Mythical Cup. Oh, moonlighting as a gladiator, are we? A fitting second career for Mandible Man, if I do so say so myself. Who? That muscle-bound old man is Inspector's father? Remind me to never go to one of their family reunions. God, who is this Inspector anyway? Hildy is a worthy rival. If there ever were one. Who goes there? Oh nice, he's back. Hildy is solo. I've been waiting for this day. Well, looky who we have here. You're quite the intimidating gent yourself. A friend of Inspector, mayhap? I am Gilgamesh, wandering duelist, and I am not so much the Inspector's friend as his enemy. Well, that makes two of us. Perk up, Gulliver, cause this might be just our lucky day. Is there no one in this accursed realm who can remember my... Call me what you will, friend, but heed my words, Sola is a formidable foe. That's sounding like high praise coming from a big fella yourself. To have such a powerhouse as his sidekick, the Inspector must be something else indeed. I know not what brings you to do battle with these two, but I warn you, you will end up as seafood soup if you face them alone. And with that, I must be off. For reasons that I do not entirely understand, I am considered something of a fugitive in these parts. This guy is huge, I cannot see him. I will not fall so easily this time. Ooh, we got a rematch with him? Well, looks like I've got my legs full. All 8 of them. But if that adventure's too strong to take on alone, I'll just have to bring along a friend. A sharply twisting ring calling to mind the undulations of a creature of the sea. Yes, inspiration has struck. Nobody here but Octopus. Look forward to your next life as a masterpiece, friend, fiend. Oh, fuck this shit, man. Flash Force. Bullshit, I hate him. This is so Cartoon Network or some shit, man. Good heavens, chancing upon father like that, I dare say it's taken a year off my life. Quite a crowd has assembled. They seem the festivities are nigh about to commence. I had hoped to uncover more of Avila's secrets, but no matter. What better place to continue my investigation than on the field of battle? Good heavens, we haven't much time before the tourney begins. We must hasten back to the Colosseum and apprise ourselves on the rules of engagement. To a true gentleman, the battle is not about victory or defeat, but fighting with honor. Whatever treachery or guile my opponents may employ, I will not lower myself to their level. Let's go. Oh, guys are right up there. Bumps on the head, chipped teeth. I'm one shabby looking octopus. I tell ya, they don't pay me well enough for this. That's all going to change soon, isn't it, buddy? Miss Ultras, just the octopus we were looking for. I was hoping that you might enlighten us to your guts. What gave you those ghastly bruises? Bruises? I fell down the stairs. That's all. Now get lost, I'm a busy octopus. Ouch. You have my sympathies, good sir. It is challenge enough to coordinate 4 limbs, let alone 8. There's someone inside your office? No. Whatever gave you that idea? I am simply fumigating the place for pests like yourself. Now don't you have a battle to go fight? Inspector, I think someone's alive in there. It's just me. Yeah, I'm talking to myself. Yes, hunger gods. Yes, gods. Working as a receptionist is fun. Battered, bruised, beset by vermin, and still able to find joy and fulfillment in your work? I say, Must All Trust. Your passion and your chosen profession is truly an inspiration for all. So, if you would come with me for a moment, I feel stupidity is in the air and may be contagious. Well, has investigation borne any fruit? I see. I will seek to win attorney to claim a fortune and raise her and her sister out of poverty. Furthermore, she has implied that she has taken the necessary precautions to ensure that her victory is all but certain. While trailing her, you narrowly evaded a series of dastardly objects. And upon your return, the strange octopus appeared in considerably worse for the wear. The evidence points to one direction. The Alamigan girl and the Ultras are plotting together to claim Mitchell Club and its lucrative prize. It is not as preposterous as it sounds. I've done some research on our 8-legged friend. It would appear that Ultras have become something of a regular at all those taverns and houses of pleasure. I suspect that he is using his inside knowledge of the workings of the Colosseum to identify and eliminate potential threats, thereby ensuring victory for a villain and earning himself a healthy commission. There's also a matter of the Tempest Blade that there's rumored to be a source of Alamigan's girl's strength. This remains a mystery, which means I fear your life is still in danger, Solo. One of the guards informed me that several crates of the refuse in the Coliseum reception room were hastily discarded in Pearl Lane bells ago. It's a step in the dark, but contents may yet provide some answers. I would ask you to bring them to me. How do I get there? Oh boy. Well, let me see what you found. Now, what have we here? Spectacular assortment of innards and entrails. What is this? Sack, even more foul smelling than the gore it was lying on. If that can be believed. And look here, something appears to be written on the side. Sin cost sundries? It seems that this merchant had dealings with that squishy mess of tentacles. Let us pay a visit to the man and have him enlighten us on the exact nature of their partnership. Welcome, welcome. My discerning lady, I guess I'll be looking for. I'm sorry, madam, but I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. No exchanges, replacements, or refunds. I stand by the quality of my wares, and I expect my customers to do the same. Wait, now, did Ultra send you? I'll be asking the questions here. What exactly did you sell to the ungodly creature? Why, an entire sack full of gold truffles. Can you believe it? With what an impressive price and that distinctive aroma. They're only for the most discerning of customers, which Mr. Ultras clearly is, and as he just placed another order today. Could his truffles somehow be connected to... No, I just stopped myself before I sounding like... Inspector Breed warns me that you would sneak off to conduct your investigation without me. And to steal away Sola, this gentleman does not approve. Did you find anything, Inspector? Good gods, what's that dreadful smell? Miss Ellie, I was expected a cultured young woman like yourself to be more educated in Epicurean art. That is the most distinctive and delightful aroma of the gold truffle. and a quiet taste to be sure, but one that has won the heart of many elderly gourmet. Particularly enjoy them slow roasted, as my dear mother makes them. Roasted, you ask? Why, my mouth's watering just thinking about it. Might I be so bold to ask a recipe? Nice. The appearance of protection portion of this conversation has come to an end. Productive portion. Besides, the tourney is about to begin. Let's make haste back to the Colosseum. Alright. I like how this one's immediately there. What is this though? So I pulled the hand, right? Colosseum Conundrum. Brilliant incompetence of the day. Well, that merchant proved to be a spectacular waste of time. Time which is in short supply. We must return to Colosseum before the battle begins. Here's the plan. I shall find a suitable vantage point to observe Miss Avila in combat. Until I've ascertained the trickery behind her abilities, you are to keep a wide berth of her blade. Understood? There you are. I was close to starting a melee without you. Gahaha. I'd be remiss not to tell you that there's been a slight change of plans. Another contestant suffered a last-minute injury, and none other than our very own Ultras has stepped in to take his place. Right. With everyone's favorite octopus joining you in the fray, spectators are just pouring in. And bookmarkers across the town are racking in the gill, which ain't a bad thing for us. Word has it Master Fragus himself is quite taken with my promotional skills. Aye, the future's looking bright for old Dormado as this. What say, are you really going at your asses kicked? Yeah, sure. I'm always ready for battle. Aye, that's what I like to hear. Ladies and gents, it's time for blades to whirl and limbs to fly. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, plutocrats and paupers, open your eyes and steel your stomachs. The Mithril Cup brought to you by our ever charitable friends at Almagina and Sons Mineral Concern. Your concern is our concern. It's about to begin! Who will stand atop the heap of maimed bodies and twisted limbs to claim victory? Will it be the temptress of Villa Alamigo, Sola, the famed warrior of light, or who was that grinning fool again? That's right, Humberbatch, agent of infamy and imbecile extraordinaire. Or will it be our 11th hour entry? We'll trust the 8-legged purple purveyor of pain.
Did you miss me?
I'd say we have a battle of our ages here. For the ages here. Folks, combatants, take your positions and let the battles begin. Of course it's a bald dude. Alright.
Oh, alright. You know the deal. We team up and we wipe out the others. Then, when it's just the two of us, I'll take a dive. And you receive your share of the winnings. I've not forgotten our promise.
Yep. But we'll see. Can they actually fight me though? Is this FFA? I'm glad I'm to fight the useless people. Yep, it's FFA Battle Royale. Rocketabula's blade spin. Why, she's a veritable whirlwind of death and destruction out there. They breed them though in tough in Al Amigo, that's for certain. He haven't finished posing yet too. You are next. Why is everyone fighting her though? Isn't this the whole... Is this FFA or I don't know. Why is everything fighting her? Here we go, ladies and gents. Once my buddy gets a whiff of these raw truffles, he'll be sneezing up a storm. Literally. Nothing like the rich aroma of roasted truffles. All this fighting is giving Uncle Aldi an old appetite. Is it time for dinner yet? Wait a minute. Roasted truffles? Braised in savory sauce, just like Mother used to make them. Feel free to have seconds. Here's a whole sack full where that came from. Because he gave the recipe to the guy and then that's how it works. That's how Hildy always does it. The meddling musclehead. What's taking him so damn long? Girl's gaze gives it away. Open that gate at once. What is this monstrosity? Mr. Typhoon, is that your stomach I hear rumbling? Could I interest you in some roasted truffles, perhaps? What fascinating friends you have, Felty. Why, just look at this charming little nose. Is he perhaps suffering from a case of the sniffles? Could it be? The Evil's vaunted Tempest Blade was another monster all along? The girl played us all for fools. Just don't look at me. It was all her idea. I'm just a stupid octopus.
You were the one who approached me, you dealing fiend. I just want to experience the thrill of battle, you know, from my work and all. Come on, Dora. Has Uncle Alti ever lied to you? What did I tell you? I knew there was something fishy about Alamegan war. War? Wow. Alamegans. Beggars and brutes, that's the lot of them. We give them a home in our land, and this is the thanks we get. Send her to the Gullimet for all I care. Just get out of my sight before I get sick. But I just wanted to... my sister. I feel for a girl, really. My little octopus heart goes out to her. But the rules are the rules, right? Now if Uncle Alti may be so bold... I say we call out a meeting and have a final showdown between the 3 remaining competitors. That would be me, my buddy Typhoon, and Sora. What do you say, Mrs. Warrior of Light?
It's what do you want to see? All trust, all trust. Well, this is the most unprecedented turn of events, but who am I to deny the wishes of such passionate crowd of martial arts aficionados? That's not a word, is it? The venue, Halatale, the fighters, tag team of Ultras and Typhon versus the Warrior of Light. Who will be left standing in the storm has settled. Be there or miss a battle for the ages. Is this gonna be another dungeon-ish? That guy's still up there. So to review, the truffles were to elicit a sneeze from the octopus' oversized crony, which would be positioned so as to appear it was coming from the Alamegan's girl's blade, allowing the two to sweep away their opponents with ease. No wonder I wasn't able to see it sooner. It's quite possibly the most imbecilic scheme I've encountered in my years as a consulting inspector. At any rate, we have no choice but to trust in our abilities now. Let us make for Halatali. Well, that guy's down. Nasha is sitting next to him. I need to go south. Definitely can exit from here. So it should be this way, I believe. Well, this turn into a right mess. Turn into a right mess. With all the trouble I took preparing consolation prizes, looks like we won't be needing them after all. Of course, as long as you're bringing the spectators and the profits, I could give nuts ours. Ah ha ha. I know what you're thinking. 2 against 1 isn't fair, especially when one of the two is the size of a small house. So here's the deal. Why don't you bring along some of your friends to the battle? Let's say 7 of them. That should even the odds, eh? Yeah. 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 It's gonna be a... What? Oh, hey. How do I just reply? D2 summoner. Did he jump? What the fuck? How do I reply? Whoops. Press the wrong button. Oh, summon as TPS. Yeah, it's tiny. It's fine, y'all don't need to see. Nah, it's mostly my FC people, so I don't taunt nobody. wonder how long it'll take for this though. Which one is it called? Something neck? What the fuck? Oh no, it's a trial. Sorry, I forgot. Dragon's neck. There we go. Rational done a lot. 0. Xeno. From 2 to G1. Nice. It's nice you find a group that helped you go all the way from 2. Nice to find a group that helped you from 2 to 0 to G1. You and your gun is practically 3 people, man. I'm gonna try playing controller again someday. Probably. Probably might get used to it now that I'm used to the keyboard and I know how things work. I think the queue is gonna take forever. For one, it's 2 AM, and another, this is quite a rare trial that anyone wants to go. Let's see, what emotes do we have? Hug the air. What song? Oh my god, this is just a flex. Oh, it's just a flex emote. Oh my god, it's the same damn emote. Fuck's sake, I thought it's a special one that he does. Oh my fucking god. I don't have a visor, damn. Well, since we got some time, what's this, by the way? Alright, all the extra stuff. And for the most part, we don't really need the inventory gear grid. In the main menu, we could just press whatever, but whatever, let's leave it in there. Alright, I'm gonna put this there. Okay, let it open. And I'm gonna have another hotbar. What is this? 5? 5. I'm gonna have this vertical. It's 100%. 100%. I think should be fine to work like that. Okay. Okay, they're both turned on now. What you can do is go to keybind. Sorry, you gotta use the macros. I'm gonna put it in shared. I'm gonna type this as emotes. Alright, and then I'm gonna go M icon wave emotes. I don't think it's called wave then. Oh, it is called. Oh my god, it's done. Okay, let's go. Oh no, can I watch this please? Battens, the final confrontation will be held here atop the dragon neck. If all members of a team fall on the platform, leave. Seafood soup is not on the menu today, kids. Like how it's a different rendition of it. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. One of mob has yet to complete, bonus of will be awarded. Wow, okay. That's basically how the which one was it? One of the thing was like that. One of the FF had this song. I forgot which one though. What the fuck? Nope, I think we still got one more chapter to go after this. What the fuck? I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, I thought I was out of the game, god damn it. Everyone got knocked out, for fuck's sake. Oh my god, they're coming. Whoa! Fuck. Oh my god. The fuck? What the fuck? What is that? Should I raise the guy? I don't know. Why is the... Ah, fuck's sake. Ah, we're done. Spam to win. Wind up ultras. I definitely don't want that shit. Apparently wait, don't I already got one? Oh, okay. I'll take it then since it's for me. Sure, I'll give you one if you stay. All the tanks is left, but sure. I don't know how that 1 DPS died though. Good show. Your performances earned us front row seats at the award ceremony. This should afford us the perfect vantage point to thwart the thief. Come, let us return to the Colosseum. Alright, alright, alright. I don't know how to get that green, red, circular, I mean, thingy with jig. Nice. It was a battle for the ages, but a worthy victor has risen to claim the spoils. And now let's take a look at the relic that our champion has won. Behold, from the personal vaults of Master Frigus himself, the Warden's Grace, a timeless treasure like the likes of which our realm has never seen one. One that's earned the attention of Urza's most prominent pilferer. Gahaha. Above you. Ladies and gentlemen, inspectors and invertebrates, the opening act dragged on over long, but worry not, the main event is about to begin. I know that you paid well for your seats here today, but I can assure you that my performance will not leave you disappointed. Now I invite one and all to sit back and enjoy the show. Vile fiend, mark my words, you have stolen your last treasure. I swear it on Manderville name. I think not, Hildibrand. Greg, it is always a pleasure to reunite with old friends, but your timing truly leaves something to be desired. What the fuck? So, you bested me once, but not today. I shall have my revenge when I pierce your chest with my spear. Do you not mean your skewer? My spear! Vile thief! Is there not a shred of honor in you? Return my weapon at once. Oh, it seems we have an unexpected guest. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but I fear attendance at today's performance is by invitation only. Oh, he's gonna wipe out everyone. Now it's raining truffles, but the battle's already... Sorry, I lost his voice, but the battle's ready. Mr. Typhon, just a moment, I'm sure I had a tissue some... Everything that sweeps up to him. And of course it perfectly lands at where his hands will be. Alas and alack, the ring is straight to the hands of the fiend. You up soon, are we? Those don't sound like words of a Manderville man. fucking boss, man. Nice. What the fuck? But of course, brilliant, father. The ring won't come to me, I shall go to the ring. Why, just like Dalamud. Hildibrand, Eliter, Maximilian Mandeville. Skyward, only as the Mandeville can. Went right past it. Father, you know not your son's strength. Like how Hildy has died like 3 times throughout this whole thing. 997, 998, 990. Percy. They look strangely familiar. Yeah, Pesci, I know what you're talking about. Huh, put a little too much spin on that one, understand? Not exactly as planned, but who can argue with the results? Save for one thing, this ring is a fake. But no matter, I have a feeling that this will lead me to the true treasure. Until next time, friends, you have been a most attentive audience. The key, bloody else. Guards, seize that fiend at once. Only now? You call, and they're on the ground? Oh, right. That guy's just dead. Like Nash's enthusiasm. It's too late. The second prize, Ring of Inquiry, it's gone. Second prize? What's the meaning of this? Many-faced fiend or no, the man spoke true. A master goldsmith's eyes cannot be deceived. This sun sphere is clearly a second-rate replica. Preposterous. Just the dim lighting, yes, if you'll step over here. Have you taken ill, friend? You seem to be perspiring most heavily. Let's not be hasty, friends. I can explain. Sold on my honor, joined forces with their odious octopus, all for a false treasure? What a fool I've been, whatever I was thinking. Don't berate yourself so, Miss Avila. Why, it was exactly as you said, was it not? You were thinking of dear Helena, and nothing more. I suppose I was. As that. How do you know my sister's name? I assure you, young miss, under no circumstance did I tell you to the Nanawa mines to eavesdrop on your intimately personal dialogue with your beloved sister. You have the right of it. Blinded by my prospect of fortune and fame, I lost sight of myself and what I truly was fighting for. My honor and my sister's trust will not easily be regained, but I will not shirk from the challenge. Wow, that's a truffle. Mystery still remains. Before the thief had identified the ring as fake, he had already acquired a key in the storeroom. Clearly, the second prize, this ring of inquiry, was his target from the start. But why? There must be some pattern to the item the fiend has stolen, a pattern that betrays his true intentions. The treaty blade, a Seaman's virtue, the ring of inquiry, all relics with quite a history. Or, to be more precise, relics from the era of the Belladians. Oh, is that so? The answer is clear as day. The fiend means to found Yorza's greatest museum of Beldian history, pushing up the prices and gouging honest men of their hard-earned coin. Doubtless another one of his cards will appear in the scene to tell us just as much. What the fuck? Oh my god. Wait, Typhon, yeah. I've enjoyed our little game, but all good things must come to an end. I shall claim the 4 sacred treasures, and justice shall be served. So, this is the thief's final challenge to us. But what are these 4 treasures of he speaks? Where the 4 treasures of the Belladia become one, the wicked shall be touched in the blazing light of sun. An old legend, little more than a fairy tale at that. And yet it seems the phantom believes there is some truth in these words. 4 sacred relics of the Belladia, the Warden's justice, lofty words coming from glorified footpad. One who's winning over the common folk by the day, if rumors are to be believed. It would seem the tales of a master thief ruffling the feathers of the rich and famous who have won the man more than a few admirers. Consider his targets thus far: an olden collector and her hired thugs, a trading mogul in the brass blades, and now a mining magnate and the stone torches. Is it any surprise that the sympathies of ordinary oldens would lie in the perpetrator rather than his victims? Astutely observed, Miss Ellie. Our quarry clearly harbors no small degree of resentment for wealth and authority. Might his next target be a member of the syndicate, perhaps the Sultana herself? Haha, then it will be his downfall. For the greater the challenge, the higher I rise. Just one moment, if you would. Mark my words, ye of many faces. This is but one man who shall lay claim to the 4 lost relics of Belladia, and it shall be Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. Yes, I'm sure that inspires we all great confidence. Who is that? Why is there always a black suit Conan person? What's that? No, it couldn't be. Ha! You think Godbird may need a new pair of spectacles. So there's 2 thieves. One is the upfront one, and another one is probably like a mastermind or something. Or the upfront one is not even stealing anything; he's just putting up a show, doing things. So how is this even? Chapter 4. The race to recover the 4 lost relics of Belladia, as the fiend's true identity and aspirations are revealed. Will yours our prey fall, or will our hero do only a Manderville can, her last vow? Key to the next case is a mask. Have you ever worn a mask for so long that you forget what you actually look like? I have. And how did you freeze in mid-air like that? How did they freeze in mid-air? Talk about a mystery. Oh well, see you next time.